Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left off last time, we had just played a bunch of tricks on Nocticula. I actually did record a few minutes of this video, and then I realized that there was a problem with the recording, so we had to restart it, which is perfectly fine, but I did learn some things about what's going to be going on here, so we're going to leave the city for a moment. We're going to go to someplace like, where can we go? I need somewhere really... Well, no. Okay, we're going to take a couple steps out of the city, right? To Lost Chapel. We're going to buff everyone, and then we're going to teleport back to Dresden. That's going to be what we're going to do. You might be like, why? That seems incredibly stupid and a waste of time. There is a fight coming that is intensely hard. You would think it wouldn't be so hard based on the situation it is, but it is... It's pretty big. So what we're going to do is we're going to come here. We're going to do all of our buffs. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do some Mind Blank, some Heroic Invocation, some Legend... Nope, that didn't work. Some Legendary Proportion stuff. All of these buffs. And you might be like, this may or may not actually help with anything because the fight we're going into is intense. And there's a solid chance that this isn't going to actually help us in any way, shape, or form. But we'll find out. The interesting thing is these buffs should still be active by the time we get into the fight, hopefully, if we run fast enough into where we need to be.
I'm up for an adventure.
This is wisdom. Charisma. Sure, why not? And I need mirror image. Okay. That's gonna have to do. We need haste, don't we? Okay. Now we area exit. Immediately. We have to make this real quick. Well, I mean, this doesn't matter because there's no time that passes. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Freaking people on the road. If this is Sol, I'm gonna be mighty pissed off. It's of course Sol. God, I hate the mongrels. Slowly, barely moving, a formless figure shuffles towards you. When it finally draws near, you realize it's Chief Sol, but the state of him. The wound has desiccated him, drained him of his last vestiges of strength. His clothes are caked in blood, his eyes glazed, rolling back in his head, and black saliva trickles from his limply gaping mouth. So what are you doing here? Sol stares at you for a while, as if he doesn't recognize you, but his awareness slowly sharpens. Commander to Dresden, I'm going to Dresden, need to gather rescue. You're a tough old fellow, aren't you? Well, Dresden isn't far, you'll get there on your own. Sol keeps shuffling stubbornly towards Dresden, no longer hearing your words. Dresden, warn, wait for Commander, Dresden. Do we just get taken to Dresden? I hate when you prepare for something in the game's like, oh, by the way, now you have to deal with this event that's going to take up some of your valuable time and on your spells. And you're like, I don't want to do that right now. I don't care. There's other way more important things going on at the moment, like a fight with a certain demon lord. And demon lords are not easy. The mongrel's fate is not as important as this demon lord fight is going to be. Also, can we just say that we help the mongrels a lot? Lady Konami doesn't look nearly as confident or bold as before. Commander, what a blessing it is to have you back. Mendev is in need of your help. There's been a revolt in Neurosian. The disgruntled nobles are completely out of control. They proclaimed the Royal Council dissolved and arrested several of its members. Many politicians were accused of collaborating with the demons. Some were executed, others were torn apart by the crowd. The first treasurer has fled. There's fighting in the streets between mercenaries hired by the aristocrats and the guard who is loyal to the Royal Council. Dresden has received letters from the insurgents as well as loyal servants of the crown requesting your support, but both the Royal Council and I have faith that you will elect to defend the legitimate authority. This faith is not misplaced, is it? Lady Konami regards you with a devotion you've never seen in her before. If the powerful have gone mad and are spilling blood in the streets, there's only one force that can stop them, the Church. We'll appeal to the clerics to intervene in this conflict. Their voices will be heard. Why do we bother saving the Royal Council? So they can keep pushing us around, I propose? We publicly support the nobles. If a few esteemed elders were to depart from the council, it wouldn't be a terrible loss for the nation. The politicians have neglected their duty, but maybe the soldiers won't. There's got to be some honest generals left in Mendev. We'll ask them to bring their troops to the capital and put an end to the unrest. I know a thiefling, Zarsi. She's from the River Kingdoms. She was saying something about a young state over in the Stolen Lands that managed to cobble together a proper cohesive nation from a bunch of riffraff. Pretty slick considering how tricky it was to make them not hate each other's guts. Want to invite them to help us patch things up? I'm going to do that one. We'll just send the letters to the River Kingdom. Mendev needs their help. I'll drop a line to Zarsi so she doesn't get us some random nobody she should find, like the best advisors there. Maybe like a counselor. Sounds neat, huh? If a foreign counselor has arrived in the capital to give everyone a good whooping. What if they're a troll or something? The River Kingdoms is one wacky place, you know? I apologize once more for all the misunderstandings we've had in the past, Commander. I thank you, and I won't take any more of your time. As soon as the situation in Neurosian changes, I will immediately convene the Diplomatic Council and give you a full report. Commander, glad to have you back with us. Captain Harmattan has barely changed since your last meeting, but his glare is now even heavier than before, and his arms and face bear new scars. You've arrived just in time. There's unrest within your forces once again. Unfortunately, Once you returned, so did the wary. They're turning the soldiers against you. I'm afraid of dealing with an open mutiny. They're agitating for the army to abandon Dresden and march to Eyes to Her Majesty's aid. If we don't stop them, the outcome may be disastrous. Let's meet with the wary. I don't believe it'll be hard to convince them that their plan is pure madness. We'll gather loyal officers and send them to speak with the soldiers, unarmed and with open heart. We'll convince them to turn their backs on those madmen and end their mutiny. Mutinies must be suppressed with absolute severity. We'll surround all units engaged in the revolt, then we arrest and hang the agitators publicly. Behind every rebellious leader is a very angry second-in-command who dreams of promotion. We'll just hint at the fastest way to get it, and the mutiny will fade away all by itself, with the added benefit of refreshing our staff. I think that the best way to do it is going to be reach out to the soldiers and appeal to their conscience. I'm sure that none of the commanders will refuse to address the army. May the goddess help us bring those poor souls to their senses. I'll keep you up to date on how things unfold. As soon as there are any developments, I will reconvene the council. I just want to go do this fight. Commander, glad to have you back at the head of the military council. A decision is required of you more urgently than ever. Here's the situation. We don't have an army in the strictest sense, and the enemy is putting up much more of a fight than previously. Judging by the reports, the demons are relying less and less on armies of their mortal servants and the power of simple blades, and more on magic and dark sorceries. We must respond in kind by bolstering our forces with expert spellcasters. I'm prepared to send an order to Kyrieru at once, requesting the necessary reinforcements. I propose we support our army with bardic magic. Bards learn all kinds of spells in their travels, and their song can inspire our warriors, give them strength to fight. The demons know vile magics, but I know something stronger than that. The power of the gods. We need some war priests in our army. Their spells will chase away the darkness and heal the wounded. We'd do well to invite monks into our army. They've been hardened by a lifetime of training, and even demonic corruption cannot harm them. If you're in need of mages versed in the art of killing, you should contact the Daggermark Poisoners Guild. Their alchemists are second to none when it comes to making deadly poisons or utilizing them in battle. We're going to take the assassins. They're awesome. I'll see if I can get us a discount. Tell the colleagues that this is going to be a bulk order. A whole lot of demonic spellcasters who desperately need to die. It's a veritable gold mine. I'll send a letter to Kyrieru immediately requesting a group of spellcasters be sent to our aid, and I'm certain they will arrive soon, Commander. Okay, pausing, because we need to run and not waste too much time. We are hasted, but alright, we're going to save right here. Salkamanoth peeks out of the closet. Well, do you have it? Are you ready to win my heart and the hearts of the other council members with your heroism? I show Salkamanoth the cauldron with Nirvana's essence and attend the council meeting. Did you really think I let you down? Let's go. I never doubted you for a second. Oh, this will be a riot. Just imagine, the Whirlwind will be transformed into a forum for interplanar debate. It will become a neutral territory for angels and demons, Azadas and devils, Fae, Clipoths? Whatever. And unknown entities that exist beyond the boundaries of the multiverse. Everyone will gather to resolve their disagreements through facts and logic instead of blades and spells. Oh yes, debates, negotiations, bargains, auctions, and deals. So many deals. Hundreds and thousands of souls will be sold. Alicino realizes he said too much and hastily corrects himself. Saved. They'll be saved because of the council's wise decision. Auctions are fun. Instead of wastelands and battlefields, we'll hold a great big fair with acrobats and lollipops and exotic beasts from different planes. You know, I've always wanted to pet a Cerberus. I love puppies. They're so nice. I bet a puppy with 3 heads would be 3 times the fun. I'm here. This meeting is now in session. Eritris glares at you sullenly and lets out a growl of annoyance. Eritris, kitty cat, don't be mad. You have to admit Eltimar's the life of the party. Our meetings aren't the same without him. Eritris sighs heavily and gestures for silence. So we finally have what we need to enact our plan. A sample of Nirvana's essence. Now nothing will stop the council from turning the world wound into a crossroad of worlds. Except Nocticula showing up right now. Suddenly Nocticula appears in the hall. She is shouting angrily at you and Sakubanoth, but her words are drowned out by the laughter of the council members when they see her new outfit. So cute. Wait, let me tie some bows on you. I have matching ribbons. Is this the latest in abyssal fashion? I should mention this during my next audience with the Serpent Muse. The queens of the night will be delighted. Fur, the hippogriff coos in appreciation. Do you think this is funny? Do you, you pathetic scum? Well, you won't be laughing for long. By the time I'm done with you, you'll be weeping and begging for mercy. You feel the laughter bubbling up inside of you as you watch Nocticula berate the council. As her indignation grows, so does your amusement, until it feels as though your laughter is shaking the universe itself. The world around you goes dim, and there's a flash of bright light. You feel a new power surging within you, a power strong enough to challenge even the mightiest enemies. You're not afraid of anyone or anything. You are ready to fight. No one can stop you now. Not true. Nocticula is extremely powerful. But we're going to try our best. Can I save right here? These creatures are so beautiful, but why are they fighting? Can't we resolve this peacefully? No. No, we cannot. Now we get to see how many people we have left at the end of this. Yeah, that's what happened last time, too. It looks like one of the council members survived, at least. To do something. It's Cobblehoof. He's pretty good, I guess. Darren is alive. I'm going to res Nenio, I believe. If we can get a Sirocco up, that would be at least somewhat helpful. We actually might be able to... Oh, we can't raise dead twice in one turn. Actually, we can. Can we? No. Okay. We'll mass heal. Because we can definitely do that. Erushale is capable of doing things. Oh, nice. Okay, so Quarry. We need to get as many debuffs on her as possible. She hits like a freight train. We are using Deadly Toll. Okay, that's good. I don't know if we can even hit her. I don't know what our attack rolls are currently. 43, but then we have some buffs and stuff, so... And flanking. We may be able to hit her. It's hard to tell. Seal is down, Darren is down, Erushale is down, main character is up. We're going to switch off of Greater Vital Strike. I just don't think we have that much of a chance of hitting her. So our goal is just going to be to mass strike instead. We did hit her on a what? We have plus 53 to hit, so we hit on 15s and above, but we do have that concealment problem. So we're just going to go with multiple hits and hope for the best. Nenio is down and out. Old Monster Mask just went off, so we might not be able to do much this time. I don't know who's left standing. Possibly our main character. Looks like our main character's still good. One hit. I'll take it. Confusion's now on. I don't know if that... it might have hit our main character. We might be confused. We are confused. Damn. It's still possible we can win this fight, though. We're attacking Cobblehoof now. That's less than good. Kinda hope one of our characters comes back to life soon, even though the Mind Fog is not helpful. Also, if Nocticula shoots our main character, we are possibly just going to die. We are down, but it's still possible that our allies can win if they stop being held monstered. And we kind of just wait, because we have no one capable of doing anything, so this is more of just a cutscene battle for us at the moment. Sakubanathas can't do anything, Eritris can't do anything, none of our group members can do anything. Chidali can, and is doing a bunch, luckily. Eritris is taking some damage. She's tanking the fight for us. At least for now. If Cobblepoof came back to life, we'd probably be in good shape. Oh, we died. Alright. Well, let's try that again. That one went not so bad. We actually got some damage done on her. Let's try another time. Alright, this is our second attempt. I'm just going to do a cut between each of them in case this takes more than 2 attempts. That way it's easier to edit. Come on, go. In we go. We're just going to skip the whole conversation. It is annoying that you can't save at the beginning of the fight because you have to... Actually, there's an autosave. I should have just loaded the autosave. What am I thinking? There's an autosave at the beginning of the fight. Literally. Or there isn't an autosave at the beginning of the fight. Odd. Okay, well, skip this. Blah, blah, blah. Here's in session. Blah, 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 blah. Appears. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. We have grown up. We have our group. We're good to go. Skip everything. And we're done. Here we go. Let's see how this goes. Crucially can't... None of our people can do... Actually, is this a surprise round? Everyone's surprised, apparently. And Will the Banshee kills 2 people? Only 2 people this time. I guess it killed 2 last time as well. Move up a bit. Maybe I can move you like a 5 feet away and try and keep you out of death stuff. Let's try and res Nenio again. And then mass heal again. Alright. Nenio didn't get mass heal, did she? She cast something, but I'm not sure what it was. Sakubanath is actually fighting her. Kind of nice. We can get a Sirocco. Oh my god, this is actually maybe going to be a good attempt for us. Alright, Nenio's going to run as far as she can, which is not very far. I'm going to do more mass healing. Or, no, let's do Unholy Aura. Or, sorry, Holy Aura, not Unholy Aura. And then keep running back. Main character's down and out. Selective Presence just went off again. Sakubanath needs a 9 to hit. Cobblepoof isn't doing anything. Nenio is doing damage, which is good. We can try and get Ember back up, I guess. Let's move 5 feet back again, though, just to, you know, keep ourselves back from this fight. Ember is now up. Main character can't do anything. Mind Fog just went off, and someone just took a critical hit. Our main character did, I think. Should we just try and blast her? I guess we could. Yeah, I didn't expect that to work really, but it was worth a try. Let's mass heal everyone. Stay back. At some point we can maybe do something useful. Nenio's down. Darren is up though, so skeletons. Go in there and see if you can do something. Are they useful? Hard no. Wait. Why are you fighting Sela? Is Sela dominated? Oh, that is such a pain in the ass. We need to dispel magic on Sela. Sela might be able to do something this turn. Yeah, murder Ember instantly. Good. Perfect. Freaking Sela's confusion. Or is she dominated? Dominated. She looks like she's dominated. Mind Fog, Inspirational Leader, or Great Courage. Domination, that's the one. DC 45. Holy crap. Alright, well, that's just not going to happen. I highly doubt we'll be able to dispel it either. We failed to dispel domination, but we dispelled a bunch of other things. We need to roll a 32 to dispel that. So that's just not going to happen. But at the very least, she gets less buffs, I guess. If some of the council members would be so kind as to do something useful, that would be great. We're going to have to summon more skeletons to try and... maybe we can dispel whatever's stopping them from acting. What's on them? I don't know. Nothing negative is on them that I can see. They're just not involved in this fight, I guess. Alright, Sela, what are you doing this turn? Killing the last skeleton? Would appear so. So, more skeletons. So much for mind blank. Darren's turn, more skeletons. Guess we could try and bring down Sela. He needs to get a turn once in a while. At least we know Sela is very good at killing skeletons. Alright, what do we do now? Summon some Brolania Zadas. Why not? Those are not Brolania Zadas, those are red caps. Right, he's evil. Those are red caps, and they are much less useful than Brolania Zadas. She is really good at killing skeletons, I'll give her that. Do we just put her down? Before she does something stupid. We'll res her later. People are coming back to life now, slowly but surely. It's more of a matter if we're going to survive long enough for that to make a difference. If Nenio could get back up and do a couple more Sierra quests, or like, we could try and get Ember back up now that Sela isn't going to kill her. Do some Storm Bolts. Might be okay. All our red caps are stunned. I wonder if we can heal Jadali. She's an excellent tank, and I kind of don't want her to die. Eritris is up now. Cobwolf, you gonna join the fight? No, okay. That's worth a shot. Well, Ember's close, and could maybe heal her. That didn't heal her at all. I'm confused. But okay. Bye. Red caps aren't doing anything. Yes, Cobblehoof's joining the fight. Excellent. Everyone's getting in on this finally. So, what do? We can try a destruction on her. It's not going to work. She's got way too much. We can try and dispel her, which is probably... Oh, we didn't do our Midnight Bolt yet. Shit, we really need to do that before she dies. We need either a Ruchelet or our main character up. Not that I think it's going to matter. I think we're going to be a little ways away from winning this fight, or losing this fight for that matter. Just occurred to me we didn't actually do the thing we need to do yet. We can try and dispel a Ruchelet and see what happens. Failed to dispel Confused. The DC is way too high. It's impossibly high. There's absolutely no way to do that. How long is Confusion on for? Three minutes and 21 seconds. I guess it's possible we could... You know what? I think Nenio might have a ranged weapon? Or maybe Ember does? And we can use one of those. That's what we'll do. But Nenio is capable of doing another Circo, so let's do that. And I think it didn't bypass her spell resistance that time. Oh, Nenio's down and out. Darren is up, though, and Darren definitely has a crossbow. We'll give him a Midnight Bolt. We need this to happen, so we split. Actually didn't give anyone Midnight Bolts. That's a terrible choice on my part. There it is. Grab you. Put this on. Darren, switch to this. Midnight Bolt. Go and shoot. There we go. We did 50 damage. The shard is there, so we did definitely get our shard. 50 damage to her, though. Pretty good. I think it might actually weaken her as well. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, there goes Nenio. Looks like our character woke up. Aruchelet is also awake and needs to move away from our main character before she gets killed by him instantly. 20 to hit. Yeah, we're not going to be doing much of that. Cobblepoof is down again. Eritris is also down. Darren is up and capable of moving away from our character. We're going to need more diamonds after this whole encounter. This is crazy annoying to do. But we are slowly winning. I highly doubt this is going to do any damage, but you never know. Where are you going? Her concealment is very annoying. I don't think we can dispel it though either. Let's put Quarry on her at least. Should help out some of our people. Darren, let's take a look at her dispel levels here. Oh, we got some dispels on her. We dispelled Shield, Unholy Aura, Life Bubble, and Freedom of Movement. We didn't get Displacement though. That is annoying. Our main character is back up and running. We're not going to use Greater Vital Strike because I don't think it's going to hit. Yeah, we need 20s to hit with Deadly Toll. We missed all of our attacks. Now we just need to win. We're getting there. I think Aruchelet is confused and is shooting random people. Worst case, even if no one survives except for our main character, we have scrolls. We can just get people back up. We dispelled Magic Fang, Heroism, True Seeing, and Death Ward. We failed to do all of her other defensive spells, though. Darren is killing it with the spells. I'm pretty happy with the way this is going for him. Oh no. Okay, we hit Nocticula. We were swinging a Nocticula. I wasn't sure if we were swinging that. It kind of looked like we were also swinging a Cobblehoof. I was a little bit worried we were going to kill our Hippogriff friend. Keep dispelling, I guess? Dispelled. Bear's Endurance, Cat's Grace, Heroism, Bull's Strength. She has every buff in the game. Just fully buffed to the teeth. Just want that displacement gone. It would make this fight so much easier. Beatrice is down, and we have no one else to go, so we do more dispels. We dispelled Foresight and Echolocation, but still displacement evades us. Oh, for some reason its DC is way higher than anything else. Maybe it's because she's the Lady in Shadow and that her like permanent displacement is intensely high for some reason. Beatrice just died. But she's almost dead now too.
Guide my hand.
There we go, we won. And we got the gem. Friends, you've saved me. If you hadn't intervened, she would have killed me or dragged me off to her lair to torture me for eternity. I'm so very grateful to you all. Sakobana's voice quivers with emotion. It's a convincing performance. If you didn't know better, you would think he was being sincere. And most of all to you, Eltimar. We could not have defeated her without your help. We may as well admit it. Today the commander has saved us all. That's true. Thank you. You're the best. The council would like to express its gratitude for everything you have done. Fur. Alright, I gave you my help. Now what will you give me in return? We wish to offer the commander our essence as a reward, and we believe the other members of the council will all agree to offer theirs as well. We should hand them over right now without delay. All those in favor? All opposed? The motion passes unanimously. All the council members pass around the cauldron except for Shaika. When you take back the cauldron, its diamond is filled with the glowing essences of multiple different planes. And what about you? Elicino eyes the eldest suspiciously. We've all done our part. Why haven't you contributed? Oh, do not fear. We will gladly contribute our essence, but first we must speak with the commander in private. Shaika gives you a cryptic glance and beckons for you to come closer. Well, we have reached the end, or rather, the end of the prologue. It all depends on your perspective. May we? Shaika holds up the glowing diamond and inspects it carefully. The Abyss, Nirvana, Elysium, Axis, Hell, what's left? Heaven, Abaddon, and the Maelstrom. Yes, it'd be nice to have a complete set, but not necessary. Each of the council members have given you their essence, and we will too, if you so desire, but first you must understand the consequences of your decision. There are many possible futures, and their outcomes will change depending on whether or not the essence of Shaika the Many is in the cauldron when you inject it into the heart of the world wound. What will happen if your essence is in the cauldron? We are more than just eldest. Our essence is more than just the essence of the first world. If you accept our essence, you'll transform the world wound into a crossroad of worlds, but you will also become one of Shaika the Many. Actually, this is the reason we joined the council in the first place. We wish to make you this offer. The eldest body shifts and changes, and suddenly you find you are face to face with yourself. In one version of the future, this decision has already been made. Will you become me? The choice is yours. What will happen if your essence is not in the cauldron? The world wound will become a crossroad between worlds, but for you, it will still be a wound. It will still kill you. Will you find a way to survive? We do not know. The ways of the Trickster are mysterious, and your future is unclear even for us. If I become one of Shaika the Many, will the world wound kill us? Shaika have had many wounds, cuts, and sores. When this one was added, we felt it, but to us, it was just another scratch. What is it like to be Shaika? For a moment, Shaika takes the form of a tiefling woman with ashen skin, horns of a ram, and bright red makeup. They smile coyly, aiming both the index fingers at you. There's only one way for you to find out. You've been planning this since the beginning, haven't you? You wanted Sakubana to introduce me to the council. You wanted him to bring me to you. Yes, but also no, but also yes. This was the plan, but in truth the idea was yours when you joined us. You'll suggest we create the council in order to, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Very soon you'll tell us everything yourself. What will happen in these other futures? Different things. The future branches out in many directions. In some timelines you survive, in others you die. We do not find it worthwhile to discuss these timelines. I made a decision. And what have you decided? Give me your essence. Shaika thrusts the needle into their palm, and the tiny lights of different colors flow into the shimmering essence. They hand you the cauldron. We shall be waiting for you. Until then, farewell. I kind of think that's really cool, and I really want that to happen. we need, first of all, this fresh Nihindrian crystal. And we need to grab all of her gear. So she has Shadow Kiss, which is a +5 Unholy Bane light crossbow. Headband of Mental Perfection +4. Some garbage stuff. Braces of Armor +6. Nothing else really in particular. That's good. What expectations do you have for the crossword World of Worlds that will create in place of the World Wound? Purr. The Hippogriff slowly and solemnly sweeps the room with his foreleg and then points up with his claw. A universal gesture to designate an unseen authority. Fur, he adds after some thought, and proudly fixes an invisible medal to his chest. How do you feel after the extraction of the essence? Fur. The Hippogriff tosses his beak contemptuously, making it clear that is but a scratch. Fur. Nah, I'm good on that one. How do you feel? It's bearable, of course, but the process is unpleasant, and I have temporarily lost access to a significant portion of my powers. I'm no stranger to deals that require a pound of flesh, figuratively and literally. I consider this an investment in the future. Gotta go. That was him. How do you feel? Oh, it's terrible. It hurts so much, but what can you do? Chance doesn't always bring you honey cookies. Sometimes you get sharp needles. Gotta go. Alright, we got everyone back. Let's raise some dead. Again. That's not the right spell. That's kind of an annoying fight, but at the same time, we won, so I'll call it a victory. We have so many restorations to do. Just all of them. Should use Greater Restoration, but I don't think we actually picked it as an ability. Maybe I should grab it next time. Or did I grab it? Eh, we do have it. Okay, never mind. We can just use Greater... How many essences? It's 10. Fine, whatever. It'll save me some time. All the restorations. 4 permanent levels gone. Actually, I think it costs 2 extra diamond dust to do that one. Well. We also have some mythic abilities to pick. And then we are... How many negative levels does Ember have? It might have actually been more cost effective to do the greater one in this particular case. There we go. Alright. So, yeah, we got another thingy that we needed. Everything worked out more or less okay. How much experience was that worth? I'm actually kind of curious. $276,480. So she is a very rough enemy. That's an insane amount of experience. We're almost up to level 19 now. Let's pick our abilities and then we're going to head out. I think we're done the video for now. We get to choose the new portrait, of course. We'll do that because why not? Actually, to be fair, I actually think the female portrait is cooler in this particular instance. But our character is... Well, the character's going to become Shaika. This doesn't really matter. We could be the female character. Nothing's stopping us. But whatever. It's fine. We're going to grab... I mean, Thundering Blows is alright. Dimensional Retribution could be useful. It's not a bad idea because we can just jump at enemies. Especially spellcasters. I'm going to grab it. We have to get our... I think this is our last level 1... Or no, it's not. It's our second last level 1 mythic trick. We can get random potions or scrolls and enough food to cook a common meal. Sure, why not? Doesn't really matter. Lore Religion could get rid of any negative conditions. But our Lore Religion's kind of low at the moment, so I'm not too concerned about it. Athletics is not bad. You know what? Let's take Athletics. Why not? I don't remember what Athletics skill even is. Knowledge Arcana gives extra minor effects. Mobility, it lets us move through enemies and do AOs. Our mobility skill sucks, so that's not going to work. Your stealth in combat now works more akin to the greater invisibility spell. That's neat too. Strong enough you can... every time you fail a saving throw, you can make an athletics check to succeed. Which is also neat. We could put points in athletics. In fact, why not do so? Next level, what points in athletics? Old person, doesn't matter. Phantasm, doesn't matter. Sure, feeble. Actually, Mind Fog, probably slightly better, but we're never going to use it anyways. Phantasmal Putrefaction, fine. Mass Invisibility is actually kind of good. Insanity is also kind of good. But again, we're not going to use either of these really all that often, so there we go. We're now level 7 Trickster, 8 Trickster, 9. I think we're 7 Trickster, 2 Mythic Hero, so anyways, let's just do the rest of these people. This is Seela, and Seela's going to take... probably, Sherry has Leading Strike. Yeah. I guess just Thundering Blows. Chance to get some damage, even if she misses, is decent, I guess. This is... Nenio? Nenio. Alright. Nenio has all of her Greater Abundant Things, which is excellent. She doesn't have Last Stand, and now she does. Last Stand's kind of important. There's a lot of abilities that can just kill you in one hit, and Last Stand stops that, like Wail of the Banshee, the Nocticula cast. Very clearly would have just wiped out our group in a second. But Last Stand saved our life. Kind of important. This is Darren? Darren? Okay. Nah, I don't really want a Bloodline Ascendance, I don't think. I guess I could get one. Could take a second Mystery. Get different spells, although I don't think we really need any other spells. We're doing pretty well. None of those are useful for him. Second Bloodline might be useful, like we could take Brass Dragon or something. But this is our last ability. We might as well take an Ascension, because it's kind of neat. It's not going to be game-breaking either way. Bloodline Ascendance. Immunity to sneak attacks, crit hits, and cold damage, which is pretty damn good. Or immune to paralysis, sleep, and cold damage. And Blade Sense. I'm going to take the crit sneak attack thing. Because why not? Elemental Body. This is... Arushale? Arushale. And she's gonna take what? Does she have Last Stand? She does. She had it a long time ago, which is very important. And we also have Leading Strike already, I think. Or not Leading Strike, Ranging Shots, Cleaving Shots, Distracting Shots. Okay. Does she have the Bigger They Are? Because the Bigger They Are is actually kind of good for her. And the reason that's pretty good for her is that gain a bonus on your attack rolls with ranged weapons equal to the penalty to AC the target receives from their sides, if any. So it's basically a double dip. Bigger creatures, we can hit more often. We're going to be fighting some big creatures later on, so can't hurt. Last Stand for Ember. And our horse doesn't need or get any abilities anyways, and was immediately murdered in that fight. So we're going to end the video here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you next time. In the next video, we'll actually leave town, hopefully for once, and we'll go from there. Take care.